Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the Who Watches This podcast, Afterwatch. I
Afterwatch.
I'm Barry.
This is Colby.
Oh man, if you guys don't know who we are, we run the Who Watches This podcast where we're talking about a lot of underrated films or just underappreciated films. We do some popular ones as well too, once in a while.
Once in a while,
But
to get
this,
our numbers up.
but now we really have to get our numbers up and do some popular stuff. And so yeah, we decided. Me and Kobe decided like, hey, let's go ahead and do a yeah. Well, there's so much shows now. We're so in the world. We're so oversaturated with a series. But it's great because it's like 8 episodes, so we could do a whole bunch.
Right? Yeah. Some little follow-ups.
Yeah. And so like for this like upcoming videos, we decided to do Widow's Bay by what is it, Prime?
Apple.
Apple,
Apple
yeah,
TV.
Apple TV. Really great. I don't know if this is it a like a HP Lovecraft thing, or it feels
I
very much
don't
so.
know yet.
So next week we will research a little bit more. We like went into this. I went into this completely blind. I don't.
I went into this completely blind also.
Yeah.
Yeah, not even seeing like a trailer or anything. I was just like, okay, let's do that show. Apple has really kind of knocked some stuff out. Like they
Yeah.
have done so. I feel like they're like the most underrated streaming service at this point. Like
I
they
know.
put out some really good things, and like everybody,
Seems to love it.
yeah, and like, but they're just like they're not the talked about shows. It seems like everything's kind of like once it comes out, people start talking about it.
Yeah, I don't know if it's like I don't know what's up with their marketing department. They should run more ads, man. Maybe more people will get Apple TV or something like that. But let's go ahead and talk about the first episode. What we're just gonna be like a quick sort of thing. This is what we do on our podcast. We do it on the fly.
But right, no, yeah,
But we open up in this like Bay Area. And so some guys like on his boat. He's talking to like a friend on the CB radio. And
right. He's talking to the guy in the lighthouse, right?
yeah, and he's all like, "Yeah, I'm about to leave I'm gonna tell her to pack her bags." And he's like, "I think she's about to. I think she was gonna leave you anyway, dude." But then all of a sudden, this like creeping fog goes over him and it consumes his entire boat. And we don't see what happens to this guy. And then all of a sudden, we cut to the bay, like that bay. I want to keep saying Bay Area because it makes me think of San Francisco, but the harbor.
Yeah, the harbor,
There's like some youths in a car smoking the ganj,
the reefers.
the devil's lettuce, and like classic like messing with the guy in the back. He's like, "Hey, you guys can't hear me." They all crack up, because they're pulling this prank on him. This guy's probably his first time getting up there.
Right, right.
But then all of a sudden, like all the like electronics on the island start to glitch.
Yeah, yeah. The
Yeah,
street lights are like,
yeah, and then it ends up waking up Tom, who is presumably the main character of the show. He is the mayor of Widow's Bay, and he's like he's running around the house. He's like, "Oh my god, what's happening?" He goes into his son's room and he's not there, and he's all like, "Son of a." And then we cut to the morning. He's trying to like organize everything. It's a little bit chaotic because like in a small island, it's power outages are I think normal, but still like devastating.
right. Yeah. So they conclude it's an earthquake.
Yeah,
Power is still out. He is
scrambling.
scrambling.
And
Um,
the people around him It's like a
Are
Parks and Rec
small island,
episode.
yeah, it's like small island people.
Yeah, because like I mean, they're probably used to it. Blackouts probably happen, periodically for them, and they're just used to the situation. But he's highly stressed because a writer from the New York Times is gonna come.
Right, because being the mayor, he's like, our town is a little run down, and we need some tourism to inflow some cash in here. So if I can get the Times writer to think highly of us,
As a
maybe,
tourist destination.
yeah, maybe we can get
Yeah,
some of that
some of that,
that good
tourism
tour.
money.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's like,
Us from Vegas, we understand. Tourism money is what the world runs on.
oh yeah, and so he's scrambling, and nobody is making this easy for him.
Right.
One of his assistants is geriatric, and he's just like, "All right, we'll talk about it later." Oh my god. And then like the young one, Patricia, she's just she's a classic oversharer,
Yeah, yeah.
and it's kind of like ditzy.
Little
She's
ditzy.
But she's smart though. She's smart, but like she could be an airhead sometimes, right? But man, and everything is going. It's just all chaotic, and then until like he goes to the bay, he goes to the harbor. He's like, "Hey, what are you doing? Like, you're here too early. There's somebody that's supposed to be like coming with you."
Oh, right. And he was like, "Yeah, you got here a half hour early. Like you, this guy from the Times is supposed to be here. Well, he probably missed the ferry."
And he's like, "No, don't worry, your guy made it on time. He was early, so
Yep.
he's somewhere. I think he's in the historian building." And this lady is like, I don't know, it seems like a tall tale. What she's telling him is like made up history.
Right, but apparently, like there is a bunch of rumors and legends about this island, and the lady at the historian, uh, just is spouting them as fact.
Facts. She's like, Salem's not the only place we hung women. We did it here too. And he's like, "Oh my god." And like the mayor Tom is trying to talk to him. He's like, "Oh, so nobody ate anybody here, right?" And he's like, "Well," and then there's like this huge newspaper, and he's like, "Well, they didn't start at first eating each other." Is okay, so but there was cannibals. He's like, let's not worry about that. Every place has a checkered past. But he's like, "Hey, so I gotta go do something, but like, go ahead. I made you a little map of places to check out. Hopefully, you'll like them, and we'll meet at the Salty Spoon later." And he's like, "Hey, so like, he's like trying to hype up the town. He's like, we got better lobsters. We got the best lobsters anywhere."
It'll be a better than Cape Cod.
And he's like, "Better than Cape Cod?" And he's like, "You know what? F Cape Cod." And he's like, "Oh."
He's like, "Oh, can I
"Can I
quote
quote you?"
that?"
I said it, so I guess. But then all of a sudden, this character named Wick comes out of the woodwork. And he's like, "Nope, nope, nope. Shut it all down. Shut it down, Tom."
Right, right. If it was here in the Continental,
Yeah.
you would be like, "This is the conspiracy theorist who's like, yeah, he's in there like running into the like doctor's office, being like, 'Don't vax,' you know." That's kind of like the part he's playing. He's like, "No, we got to close the whole place down. The fog is coming in." And then Tom's like, "We get fog like 360 days a year."
He's like, "But you don't understand this kind of fog.
Yeah, this is different fog.
This is the fog." He's like, "You got to sound the alarms." I'm not sounding anything, Wick. Like, please, can you just give me a couple hours?
The alarms that were last sounded in 1940.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to sound them now.
Damn it. No, all right. He's like Shep. That is the shipwright or the captain that had disappeared earlier on,
Yeah.
and he was all like, "Look, see, I'm getting a phone call. Oh, you found Shep? Oh, okay, thank you." And like,
Right. Oh, yeah, because that's part of his proof. He's like, yeah,
yeah.
Shep went out into the fog and then he disappeared because the fog ate him.
And then like the sheriff is like, hey, I know you didn't tell people I just found him, right? I don't have no clue where Shep is. And he's like, listen, man, I just need a couple of hours, okay? And he's like, oh, that's not the only thing that people are complaining about. They're complaining about the youths running around the island. And he's like, I think you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And so like when Tom gets home, he's looking for his son and he sees like a little bit of smoke from the backyard. And the son is he's like, "Oh, Dad, do you know what this is about?"
Yeah, just found this. Do you know what this is?
And he's like, get inside. What the hell's wrong with you?" And he tries to have like a little bit of a heart to heart with his kid. His kid's kind of like not having it. He's like, he's acting like he didn't just get caught smoking reefer.
Right. Yeah. Right.
And he's like,
And you're having like a heavy conversation with him, and he's high, so like it's already half of it's
yeah, half of it's out the window.
yeah.
But he's like, people say that you fall in love at first sight, but I fell in love at first like audible. I heard your mom laugh. Thank God she was a looker, right? I was like, geez. Oh man, but he's just he's almost kind of reeling him in. He's like he's having this heart to heart moment with his kid, and then he's like withdrawals. He's like, I'm out of here. I'm fucking out of here, man. And then all of a sudden he hears the sirens, and he's like, "What the heck, man?" Goes out there. Wick comes out of the lighthouse, and he's like, "What are you doing? What the heck, man?" He's like, "I don't think you understand, Tom." And he's like, "No, no, please. Oh my God, I'm just trying to bring money to Widow's Bay so people's lives could get better, and you're trying to ruin it." And he's like, I don't think you understand. All right. And he tells Tom, he's like, listen. Tom tells him, like, give me 5. I will give you 5 uninterrupted minutes.
Right.
All right, just shut it
to,
down.
for you to prove to me that
Yeah.
this is some kind of earth-shaking dire emergency.
And so they go to a bar and he's like talking about it. He's like, the fog, it eats people. And he's like, God damn it.
And he doesn't even have like he's like, I don't have all the answers. I mean, like it might be zombies, it might be the ghosts of sailors who perished on the rocks, but the fog comes in and these things with white eyes come out of the fog and steal people.
Tom is so pissed, right? And he like, but like Wick is like, listen, there's conditions to it. First you lose your sight, and then the second you lose all 5 senses, and then the third one you lose an erection. And then Patricia's like, oh my God, who's trying after the second one? Because I was like, yeah. That's a freaking valid question, right? Who's trying after the second one? Oh man, but like yeah, no, him and Wick have this huge blow up argument. Like, Tom is like talking about the people of this town, and Wick is like, I don't buy it, man. I don't buy. You're not one of us. All right, you came here for summers, and like yeah, you used to ding dong ditch, ha ha ha. And Tom's like, this is about. I'm sorry that I ding dong ditched you. And Wick is like, no, that's not what it's about. It's the fact that I saw you never do it, and then you would run to all the other kids and act like the big man. Like, oh yeah, I am from here. Yeah, it's rough, man. And he's like, this all happened because you lied about Shep, and then Shep comes in.
Yeah.
Soaking wet, and so they get him to the hospital. And Tom goes to like visit him because that's what you're supposed to do as the mayor.
Well, and he's also kind of looking for some answers because he's a little like he's like, I don't believe what Wick said,
Hmm.
but he said enough that like he got me concerned.
Yeah. Well, so he doesn't go there right away. He goes to dinner
Yeah,
with the New York Times writer, and he's so preoccupied. It's like things are kind of feeling different. The air is a little bit heavier. He's looking at weather patterns and seeing like this huge mist of fog rolling in.
right.
And so he's like paranoid. And the New York Times guy is actually like, hey, this place is actually pretty quaint. I don't know
He's
why
like,
nobody knows about this place, but
right. This could be the next Martha's Vineyard.
but I gotta clear up some questions with you, right? There's people on this island that's never set foot off of it. And I was talking to some guy. He's like 60 years old. He's never been out of here. And he's like, that's just blah blah. And he's like, no. And then like, it's strange because they talk about people that left the island and they would die like days to weeks that they left the island. Nah, man. He's trying his hardest to just be like, nah, I don't know what you're talking about. But then, like, as this guy is talking, he sees like some fog roll in, and
Right.
power cuts out, and people are trying to leave. He's like, you can't leave. You can't go out of there, man. All right, I don't know what's gonna happen.
Right. You've all been drinking, so
Yeah,
no drinking and driving in the fog.
yeah. And he's like, "Damn it, Tom, get out of my way. I've been driving in fog since since you've been shitting in diapers." And he kind of gets into an altercation with them until all the lights cut in, and they're like, "See, man, God." And the New York Times guy is just like, "Hey, man, listen, I already wrote the review. It's all good. You don't have to try to like set up some Salem type of vibe or atmosphere.
Right. Yeah.
This is good.
You don't need a gimmick to get people to come here.
Yeah, you're fine, man." But he's like kind of disappointed in him, you know?
Yeah.
I get it though. Like, he's probably seen other mayors be a little bit desperate to try to get tourism to their small towns. So
Right.
he's not upset, but he's slightly disappointed though, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And so after that, a really creepy situation, like Tom is stuck. He like stays at the Salty Spoon drinking until everybody leaves, and then, like, this is how you know it's a small town because the bar, like the owner is like, "Hey, can you close up?"
Right. Yeah. If you're
After
gonna stay, then you're closing up.
and oh my god, we get like this kind of creepy situation with one of the waitresses, and you're like, "What's going on with her?" And she's like standing in the dark, but then she like pops out. She's like, "Man, give me those keys, man. Get out of here."
Here's your bill.
Pay your bill, damn it. But he goes to the hospital. He sees his Patricia, and she's like just talking to him about like her day. She's like, "Yeah, can you believe he did that to me? I don't know why I can't find anybody good, chap." And Tom's like, "What are you doing?" And she's like, They said it's good to talk to them." And he's like, "That's coma patient." It's like, "Oh, all right, whatever. Jesus, I'm just trying to be a good person." And so like she like leaves, kind of in a huff because like Tom's being kind of a dick, and Tom's looking over Shep's chart. Shep Shep looks about 65,
Right.
like maybe 55 because he's out on sea, he's under the sun a lot, so he's looking a little bit more worn down. But how old does it say he is, Colby?
37.
He's like, there's no freaking way.
Right. He's like, that looks like a mistake. And then he goes down to the bottom of the chart, and it's like, no drugs, no alcohol.
No, yeah, no, nothing because like
Because that was his whole thing, was like, he's like, yeah, Shep went out there and he
got
got
drunk.
drunk, and then the fog came in and he kind of got lost, and so
Yeah.
he'll stumble in here after he sleeps it off.
And he's clean. And man, while he's doing this though, Shep opens up his eyes and it's all milky.
Yeah.
And you're like, what the heck is going on? And then all of a sudden when he turns to Shep, Sh- he Shep lunges at him and
Yeah.
is trying to choke him or trying to do something to him. But then, like, like he gets unhooked from all the medical stuff, and then the nurses come in and then kind of, what's it called, sedate Shep.
Yep.
And Tom is looking freaking shook. And then, like, we're towards the episode, we're going towards the end. It starts to pan down, and it's like, oh, there's tunnels underneath
Right. Right. Yeah.
Widow's Bay. And you think it's stopping there because I was like, oh, it's like the tunnels from Stranger Things, ha ha ha. No, and after that, it's like this hostile looking dungeon with a chair and a strap and a door to somewhere.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, it's like layers. It's like, oh, here's like the basement and then the sub basement and then catacombs and then this weird
Torture room.
dungeon. Yeah. It almost looks like an electric chair.
Oh yeah, and then the episode ends there. Now, on our next segment, me and Kobe decided we're gonna do best and worst of the episode. So, Kobe, who was your best character of the episode?
Um Wick, it's tough. It's tough. I don't know anybody yet. So like Wick is fascinating. Patricia is fun and ditzy, and I feel like I'm gonna totally fall in love with her character. Tom's great as a lead. Like he hasn't got me yet.
Yeah,
Uh, but I feel like here I feel like Wick as was the star of the show.
you like Wick because you like the old kooky conspiracy theory characters.
I think so. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, like it's great because like he's really good in the scenes that he's in as like the kooky old crazy guy.
Yeah.
I think that actor really sells that well. Uh, I think for me, I said Patricia. Like
Mm,
quirky, she's like a quirky assistant. She had she killed all of like the little one-liners that she got
yeah.
in
Yeah.
this, like delivered in the perfect like cadence and tone of somebody that's just like in that age. Or like it's like so weird, right? Like she's in that age where she can make a younger person feel dumb and an older person feel dumb. But it's also like just her character, right? And she's a little bit awkward, and she's like classic oversharer, no boundaries type of character. So like, that kind of made it fun, and like just like you, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna like love this girl. She's gonna be like the comedic relief of it, and I'm hoping that she doesn't get turned into Milky Eyes.
Mm, right. Right.
What about worst character?
Um, I, nobody I hated yet. Um, I, the the really old like assistant is she was quirky. And I feel like I'm gonna end up liking her too, but she just was only in it for 30 seconds, like kind of total in this episode. So it's hard to
I mean,
um
it's the first episode too. That's why.
I gotta go like worst character is probably the son so
Uh,
far. He's
little punk kid.
a little like Jaden Smith like ish.
Oh man, it's strange, but I said Tom, mainly only because like I understand like it's weird, right? Because he's a like presentation wise, he's a good guy. He's like I live here now. I want to make it better, and if we have to do all these things to make it better, but he's just like so high strung, and he still feel like it's so weird, right? He feels a part of the town and he doesn't.
Right, right.
And I think that's why like there's a lot of people that are like, yeah, we tolerate you, but we don't really feel like you're a part of the community. I mean, we understand like cuz we know he's not from there. In the episode, he's like, the New York Times guy's like, you're not from here, so that's why you're not affected by this Widow's Bay
Right, because they're like,
curse.
"You ever leave?" And he's like, "Of course, I leave all the time."
Yeah, yeah, but he's like, yeah, but you're not from here though, and he's like, it's like he doesn't want to admit that he's not from there or something like that. So, I,
Yeah,
but like again, it's like the first episode. It's like you understand that they have to make him like this kind of character to push the plot forward, right? And I'm
right.
just hoping he doesn't become like that classic mayor that's like doing anything for money type of deal.
Yeah.
But
Like I feel another Vegas like reference was I feel like he's like the Californian
Mm.
who comes to Vegas and then runs for office to try to
Yeah,
make Vegas more like California.
exactly. That's kind of like the vibe that he's giving, and it also feels like he's not really making too much of an effort to like go deeper into the superstitions
Right. Right. And he
because
should
yeah,
if he's been there for like even if it's just summers, he should know
yeah,
more of this
yeah.
mythology of the place.
Because it's like if you're trying to bring tourism and you're trying to establish this, you should be able to have a way to debunk or rebuttal,
Right.
like give
Right.
rebuttals to these
Or
things, right?
yeah, or sell it. Sell it like this is the legend of
Yeah, yeah, like yeah, present it like, hey, you can have a little bit of both. It's
right.
like, people still go to Salem. It's like it's mainly for the creepy stuff, but Salem's also like in a really beautiful area.
Yeah, totally.
So I was like, come on, man. But Kobe, do you have any theories of what the fog
Oh
is?
man, so don't know yet. It I feel like it was like when I watched From, like the end of that first episode of From. I don't know if you've seen that
No, I
series
never seen it. I
where it's
know.
just like I have something creepy is going on, but I just have no idea what yet. And it's as like my head's going like, oh, the movies like The Fog, The Mist. Is it like, we did reviewed that movie
Oh yeah, yeah.
Grabbers or
Yeah.
whatever. Like the sea monster couldn't eat you if you were drunk. uh like so those kind of things kind of go through my head, but it's like I don't want to try to compare it to
Yeah.
something because I don't know enough yet. And
I know. So like for me, like one of my theories, like okay, I was like downstairs. It's a dungeon. I don't think it's a torture device. That it's like a seating area, but I think it's like some sort of sacrificing device because like it's like this is
right.
an island. This is like maybe like 30 feet down below like surface level.
Yeah.
So like that door, if it leads to the outside, it's to the ocean.
Right. So we could be mermaids and sirens.
Oh, I didn't even think about mermaids and sirens. But yeah, like I mean, so far, yeah, yeah, that I was maybe my theory is that it's some sort of like oceanic Cthulhu, H.P. Lovecraftian creature,
Right. Yeah.
but
The milky
it's
eyes. It's
yeah,
got to it affects people more than just
right. It's like the Call of Cthulhu.
yeah.
Yeah, but it's so early and it's so hard to formulate any kind of theories just based off of like what we got in the first episode.
Right. And if we go like from like you the whole first season and it ends and you're like I still have zero idea where this is going.
Uh, but I'm super glad that it's like sort of in this situation, right? Like it makes me want to watch it even more.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the recap of the first episode of Widow's Bay with us. Please, like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what we could do better. And we're just looking to grow the YouTube channel a little bit more with some like these series afterwatch parties.
And that you can see our beautiful faces and the shine on my forehead. Woo. Got to powder that.
Got to get camera ready.
Right. So powder it or get some better lights.
Oh, yeah, get like a diffuser.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you guys for joining us. My name is Barry.
This is Colby.
And this is the Who Watches This podcast Afterwatch. Thank you guys.